Up next, grab the popcorn and a cozy blanket for the new movies out this weekend, what is in theaters, and what's to stream. That's in our Friday Flicks.
It's an important weekend, I feel like, to talk about Friday films with Patrick Beatty, our movie critic, because so many of us getting snuggly this weekend, and we want to see something great.
Right, and there's so many things out right now. You could go watch Blue People with Avatar, you can go do all of the dances that you can with Wednesday, but there's still like 6 or 7 movies that are coming out this week that are super important and fun to watch. So the first one, for the kids, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. This, I think, is a crazy good sequel to the Shrek series. It's probably the 9th, 10th installment, so for it to be this good, have an animation style that feels unique to all of the other ones that you've seen. It just feels fresh. I loved the cast, the animation, the laughs. It all works really well. So if you're interested, this is a very good one.
Okay, wait, so this is the same character from Shrek, but he's got his own movie. Has he had one before?
I think he has had one before, so this would be his sequel.
Oh,
and there might be a tee-off into the Shrek-verse, I guess. Oh, man, we're calling it that now.
You can.
Yeah, you can call it that, but that's definitely a see it for any age.
Okay, and this is one that parents like it just as much as the kids do.
Exactly, yep, it's got humor for both.
Well, then I'll put it on my list. Okay, next one is Wildcat. What is that all about?
Well, you know, this isn't necessarily one where there's a methed out, druggy, Joe Exotic type going and running a cat area, a sanctuary, but with this we do have this riveting documentary that won Best Documentary for the Utah Film Critics Association this year. It's about a soldier with PTSD who finds this cat that he has to raise in the wild, basically teach how to be a cat in this wilderness, while he is also learning how to be a human again, I guess, after so many traumatic things happening to him. Very, very good documentary, one that not a lot of people are talking about, but is in theaters for us this week.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one before, and you liked it. You say see it.
Yes, it won Best Documentary for the Utah Film Awards, which I might have had a hand in.
All right, the next one, everybody, is Babylon.
Yes, so this is actually one of my favorite directors. He's the one that got me into film criticism, Damien Chazelle. You know him from La La Land, you know him from Whiplash. This is his new film starring Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, about the old times of Hollywood. Now, there are so many different stories in this film. It is so insane. There's elephants within 5 minutes. Everything is just heightened to the point where you might not be able to click in too much and have some emotional resonance with it. It's just at 100 miles an hour. But if you love Damien Chazelle and you love Oscar films, this is one that's up for contention for a few things.
Well, and if you love Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt, old Hollywood, then I want to see.
Well, and these movies slide in right at the end of the year because you get a lot of consideration in the award shows.
Right, and the time, it depends on which film you're watching, but this one is a 3-hour time frame. So if you want to watch it in theaters, I would say the 3-hour film that you should watch is Avatar, because they have that scale for it. But Babylon, you might need to wait for it a little bit.
All right, I'm interested still. Okay, this is the big one. We're all so excited to hear what you think. It's Whitney.
Right, so I Want to Dance with Somebody. This is written by the same people that did Bohemian Rhapsody. So if you loved that film and you loved the writing, the way that they focused on the music, you're going to love this. For me personally, I do think that there's a little bit too much focus on just the music and just having you on stage with Whitney Houston, and not enough time focused on Whitney Houston herself. You see a lot of the performer, you learn a lot about the performer, but do you learn enough about Whitney herself? I think there's some great moments in this, but it was strange that it didn't get released to us before we were able to vote for all of these films, and I think it might be a reason because it's just not as strong as they wanted it to be.
Interesting. Yeah, how they do that maneuvering when they release it and when they do not. If I took my kids to it, because I grew up listening to Whitney Houston, I loved her, would they like it?
Yes, this is a movie not for you to learn a ton about Whitney Houston, but to dance, sing, and have fun with Whitney Houston.
Okay. Then we're going. Yep, we're sold. All right, so what is streaming? The Pale Blue Eye.
Yes, so if you want to just sit at home, The Pale Blue Eye is a very fun murder mystery. There's 2 murder mysteries, actually. Christian Bale and Henry Selling, who played Dudley in the Harry Potter franchise. He's an incredible actor. He's not getting credit, and I need to make sure that he's getting it in this because he is absolutely fantastic as Edgar Allan Poe. And Christian Bale acting alongside him, trying to find out this murder mystery. Exquisite. Such a good film, and I would definitely recommend it, as well as Glass Onion, which is going to be a huge contender this week.
So that's been in theaters, but now you can stream it.
Right, it's available. Daniel Craig with his Mississippi accent, his Benoit Blanc stuff with the whole cast. I had the chance to even go to the premiere for this. That's on my YouTube channel that you can check out, but the review is definitely worth seeing.
I want to hear
Watch
what
this
you
movie.
thought of this, because I really liked it. I saw this in theaters.
I think it's incredible. It's so different from the first film that it's unique in its franchise. Rian Johnson's a great writer, and the acting in this is fantastic. I love the cast.
I thought Edward Norton was awesome.
Do you have to see the first one to understand this one? Are they
No, the only
related at
real
all?
consistency is Daniel Craig. That's about it. And even then, he's more like overseeing the plot. He's not really involved in it. He just jumps in and then jumps back. It's very cool.
If you love a mystery and you love to try to figure it out while the film is going, you will love this one. Okay, your pick of the week. If you had to see one of those over the
That is a
holidays,
tough
what do you
one.
think?
If you're staying at home, I would check out Glass Onion. If you're going out, I would check out Whitney Houston.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
I
my
like that.
plan. Your plan should be to check out Patrick's reviews before you go anywhere, patrickbeattyreviews.com. He's on social media and on our website, abc4.com/GTU. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank
Up
you.
next, how you can get into the spirit of giving and serve local refugees this Christmas. There is still time.